So here is how you get attention from the people who are overly qualified from you, how they can buy your services, and how you can actually partner with them and actually work with them. So these people are like really overly qualified. They're best at really what they do. So I've talked with some of the largest creators out there, and these people are just like you and me. They just have some extra skills they use to entertain or help other people. Now you need to understand that you need to have some kind of expertise which you can use to help them. Now, if you're going to help someone who is already an expert at their own field, then you need to be an expert at such a high level in your one particular niche that the person in front of you should be surprised by your answers. It should feel like this is something really new. They haven't really heard of anything like this. And once that hits them, that's when they respect you and they're willing to work with you. Don't be a fanboy in front of those people. Don't be a person who says, "Oh, I love your videos," or something like that. Just make it very equal. You are best at what you do, they are best at what they do. You just have to make sure that you lift yourself upwards towards their level, and you don't look them up just because they have a few million followers. Now a lot of people will straight up start doing this from scratch. Of course, you have to work for free first, you have to get some results, you need to be an actual expert at your own field. Otherwise, all of this is just ego boost for yourself. So you need to first be and then act accordingly. Now about mastering one skill, there's this one new quote that's recently been going really viral: Jack of all trades, but master of none. Oftentimes better than master of one. And I think that's one of the most useless quotes ever. Because if you are not a master at one thing, then people don't know you for anything. That quote is for people who are really at the beginner level. They're at just the level one, and they're trying to figure out on what field they can get into to master it, and they use it for their coping mechanism, that they can do all of these things without try harding on one thing and just getting good at it. The reality is that they're not really good at any of those skills. That's why they use this coping mechanism for their incapability to master one skill and just giving the best to improve on one particular thing. Do you really think that the people at the top are master of all and they haven't mastered this one craft or skill which they have been working on for 10, 20, 40, 50 years? Think about all of the idols and all of the people you look up to. Have they mastered one skill? And I guarantee you the answer will be yes. Now let's talk about, there's this one new trend that's been really going viral of people dropping out. So a few years ago I dropped out of college, and here's how I convinced my Indian parents. So the young people who are really new to this whole online business or entrepreneurship niche, they think that they will drop out of college, then they will start working on their own thing, then that's how they will start getting some results. But it's exactly the opposite you have to do. You have to first get the results. The time you have is enough. I had the results upfront to show my parents. Before dropping out, I was already working on something. I was already overly educated on the topics that weren't even in my textbooks. Then I got the results, and then I showed my parents. So this is what I will be doing after I drop out. I will be working for 10 to 12 hours. That's all I'll be doing. And before that, I was already working towards something. Every single time they entered my room, I was already on my PC trying to do something. And that's how they got confidence that I was capable of doing something which is different from normal people. If you can't get results when you're doing it as a part time, then you're probably not going to get any results when you will be doing it full time. People just have these excuses built up for themselves that I don't have time, I don't have this one thing that I need, I don't know how I can get towards it, I don't know where to get the info, I don't know what like videos to watch, what course to buy, what where do I start, or what field do I choose. These are all excuses. So people come to this online making world and they look at things through a huge macro lens. We have e-com, trading, agency, a lot of businesses, and we have several other things. And they look at it and it looks really easy. Let's say agency model. People think that you just have to find a client who needs some particular thing, then you have to find the person with the talent to provide that need, and you just have to take the commission in between. But that's not really how it works. Once they join it, then they are full of questions like, how do I start outreaching? I'm texting like 100 people a day, I'm not getting any replies. I got on 10 calls in last week and they just ghosted me. None of the calls got closed. Then I got a client. I started working with him for free, but the guy who was helping me was really bad at his skill. So there are hundreds and thousands of these problems that people don't even know. And there's this guy, Alex Hormozy, he calls it shiny object syndrome. And that concept is basically people looking at something, it looks shiny from outside, but when you actually go deeper into it, that's when you finally understand its complexity.